What's up, peoples? I'm going to show you a little ins and outs about the SmackDown versus Raw 2010 paint tool tutorial. One thing I noticed is you look around YouTube, it's not a lot of people showing you how to do certain designs. And this is only for the people that have no idea. There's a lot of experts out there that might disagree with some of the things I'm saying, so pay this video no mind. This is for the people that have no idea. First and foremost, remember this. It's your creator wrestler. It's your imagination. No matter what you create, it's yours. Don't try to base it on somebody else's creation. Just go by what you know. Now, as you can see here, I got a lot of things that I put on a lot of creative wrestlers, Nike symbols, a couple things and a lot of these things came by accident. You gotta understand that, like the striped shirt, I just want, with this 128 by 128 resolution, which is low resolution, I just put that on somebody to make it look like they had a regular striped shirt. This Wu-Tang symbol I use for a character called Menace, I flip it upside down. But it's your imagination. Just remember that. Nobody can tell you anything or. Now, what I want to get into this 128 by 128 pixels, that's low resolution. With that, you can use that up to 10 times. That means you can use a different design in low resolution up to 10 times. Now, if you got a real complicated wrestler that you want to use a lot of that on, you can use that. 256 by 256, that's high resolution. That's for people that like to get real detailed with your thing. As you can see here, as I'm just freestyling, now let me remind you that I'm not trying to draw anything specific. I'm just showing these people that have no idea how to use this. This is for high detail graphics. You know what I'm saying? You can get real intricate with your designs with 256 with high resolution, but you can only use that up to 2 times on a creator wrestler. Keep that in mind. So if you use a high resolution picture, you can only use it twice. So keep in mind when you make your creator wrestler. Another thing, the filler paint tool. Always remember that you want to complete your picture. As you see up in the corner, as I try to fill it up, I didn't complete the whole picture up in the corner, and it'll go up there in a minute, and I'll figure that out, how I did that. Yeah, there it go. You just complete the picture and then try to fill it in again, and you'll see that once you try to go back to the filler color, it'll just fill that specific spot. And again, like I said, I'm just freestyling this. I'm not going into this with any specific thing in mind. Now, what we're going to go back to in a minute is the 128, the low res. The reason why I like low res is because I can think of the simplest designs and flip them and reverse them to way I like it, so to speak, to make it my own intricate design on the wrestler. And like I say again, people, excuse me for stuttering, this is your design. Never base because you can't get a specific design the way you want to look like somebody else's. Never try to base it on somebody else's creation. You know what I'm saying? Take the time and sit down, plan out what you want to do, what type of wrestler you want to make, and sit down and actually plan out how you want to do it. Sometimes I go into it with no type of idea. Now, this tool right here, the line tool, I like to use that because it creates straight lines. You don't have to draw a straight line whatsoever. You just put the plus sign wherever you want, and it'll create a straight line. Wherever you move that plus sign, it'll make it diagonal. In a minute, you'll see. Just go straight down. Now again, I'm just doing this off the top of the head. You know what I'm saying? I did the drawing first, and then I'm narrating it. Coming back and narrating it. So excuse me if the voice is off or anything. So again, it's imagination. I have no idea what I'm trying to do here. I just know that if I do decide to use it, and I can change the colors up later on, it might can go directly on, a creator wrestler's, chest logo or the back of his jacket. Again, like I said, it's your creation. I know I keep saying that, but you get a lot of people on, that go to a lot of other, creator guys that are into the creator wrestlers a lot, and you see messages saying, well, please show me how you did that on the paint tool, and people are like, I can't show you because it takes too long. You know what I'm saying? It just takes time. It's your imagination, people. Just remember that. You know, people are not going to show you how they did their specific design. You know, you gotta just take the time and do it yourself. And again, here I'm just using basic shapes, the lines, creating, you know, just intricate, well, what seems like intricate pattern. But in a minute, I'm going to show you how we can flip this design to make it even and to make it come out looking the way you want it to. Now, right around this area, as you can see, it's a little sloppy. So as I zoom in, you know, remember people, these are pixels. So if I hold on to that right there, I could just erase that pixel. This also helps when you're trying to draw something real close up and you can't seem to get the curve right. Just remember, they're pixels, people. Just take it pixel by pixel. Take your time. Now, low res, you can see each one of these pixels are spaced out. High res, you'll notice that there are a lot more pixels on there because it's a high resolution graphic, and that's why you can only use that 2 times. Now, again, there might be somebody out there that knows a cheat code to get high res and low res on there. I don't, so that won't be in this tutorial. Right here, I'm just putting lines on there. Like I said, I have no specific, you know, path or way I want to go by this. I just, you know, coming into there, because you never know. You really never know what you'll come up with. If you come in there just creating shapes, I know I've come into the paint tool a couple times just creating shapes, flip the shape around a little bit, and next thing you know, I got an intricate design for creative wrestling, and it just took my imagination somewhere else. Remember, people, it's imagination. That's why they created this. It's for them hardcore people that really want to spend the time on the creative wrestlers. And I'm telling you, some people out there that, woo, it'll blow your mind away what they can do with the paint tool. As you see here, I'm just going in looking for colors to fill certain in. Now this big empty space right here, you can put somebody's name in there, initials. You could put one of the already logos that's in the WWE archive to put in there. I mean, you could do anything. But right here, I'm just showing you. Oh, excuse me, I didn't see. As you see, I didn't finish the picture all the way down here. Let me go back and finish that. Yeah, boom, and blah down. Yeah, right there. So, again, what was I saying? Yeah, you can go back and create a design and have your imagination open to something else, because you just say, oh wow, I didn't know you can do this, so let me go back and, you know, try to do this on another creative wrestler. Trust me when I say that. I've come by a lot of designs just by accident, and I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just, like, again, I'm showing this is for the younger. I think this is for the younger crowd that really don't, you know, want to sit down, just a little too impatient with the paint tool, that don't really know what they want to do and just trying to jump into it, you know. So this is for them, basically. I noticed right here I didn't finish the picture, so let me go ahead and finish that in. Remember, always take your color back to the red, black that you was drawn with, because it'll draw what was the last color. And the case was I was working with red, so if I would have drew that line, it would have drew the line in red. You know, always pay attention to what you're doing. You know, and right here, as you can see, like I said, this empty space can be for initials, for somebody's initials, a team name. It could be for anything, a logo. And like I said, I'm just freestyling this. This is not the best thing, but as I'm showing you, you can save this real quick. What I like to do is I like to copy the image, right? Copy it somewhere on a free space, and then go to this tool. This is the reverse tool. Is very effective because you can reverse it and see right here how it almost evened the pitch out, like everything became even. Now, if y'all want me to do part 2, you know, just, you know, comment, let me know, and I'll show y'all how to do some more tricks on part 2. Hope y'all enjoy this. Thank you.